Hello, everybody. We are getting ready to show you guys another animal that has just joined the pet therapy team. This one is even crazy for me. Growing up, I never thought in my life I would ever have something like this. But this new pet actually just came in the mail. And for those who have been following my stories and who been watching my videos saw that recently we had a butterfly garden, caterpillars that turned into butterflies. We also had an ant farm. And today I'm going to show you the newest addition to the pet therapy team. For those who are not aware, my name is Avi. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and I work with kids, with teens, with adults, with seniors, helping them deal with many different life challenges: anxiety, depression, stress, challenges in school, challenges with having healthy communication with family members, right? And one of the tools that I use in session with my clients are animals. I currently have dogs, cats, parrots, a bunny, tarantulas, caterpillars, butterflies, ants, and today I am going to show you the newest member of the team. Are you ready for this? Today, just in the mail, we got some. Are you ready? Well, I'll tell you this. It came in a tube. This is what it looks like. It's not fully grown yet, but I'm going to show you what it will look like in a second. Alright, so this time around, the company actually sent me what it's going to look like. Are you ready? So when it's going to be fully grown, this is what it's going to be. A fully grown ladybug, a whole bunch of ladybugs. And I actually got this dome, this really cool dome. Let's see what's in the box. So we just got these tubes. We got these tubes that looks like this. Inside of it is the ladybugs. I believe there's about 10 larvae, I think that's what it's called. It hasn't been developed yet, but we are going to watch the development of this larva. Alright, here we go. And this is what it's going to look like. This is the dome. This is where it's going to be closed right over here. So this is what it's going to look like. Alright. And let's see. And here we got, so this is the box that it comes in. It says perishable, which means I have to really quickly take it out of the box. But I wanted to do this together with you guys. Alright, so let's check this out. Let's see what all of this is. Alright. So, it came with a paper that looks like this. You guys can do this for yourself, with your kids. This is something really cool to observe. So it says, number 1, before you begin, your tiny ladybug's larvae may be inactive upon arrival. Please give them 48 hours to acclimate to their new home. If you are worried that they may be a problem there might be a problem with your larva, do not throw them away. Instead, contact us or call us and we will discuss your concerns. For those of you wondering where I got this from, I know a bunch of people reached out to the company and tried to order it, but not this, the ant farm and the butterflies, but they were sold out. I do think they're probably going to get some more. This is not a sponsored ad, but I did get this from insectlore.com. They have a whole bunch of stuff there. I found it really cool, so you guys can check it out if you'd like. So it says here, ensure the dome of the ladybug is secure attached to the base. So this is the dome of the ladybug situation. This is what it looks like. Look at that. Alright. And this is the dome over here. We have to make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, and it says here, press down firmly to ensure the larva will not escape. Number 2, always carry the ladybug land by the base. Do not lift the dome. So I guess I have to carry it like this. Always carry, alright, so transfer your larva as soon as possible. So here we go. Let's do this together. It says, your ladybug larvae have arrived in a special transport tube. This is the tube right here. with all the nutritious food they need to transform into pink spotted ladybugs. It's time to move them into their new home. Here's what to do. Tilt the base up. Do not shake the contents of the tube into the sponge of the volcano. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna open this. Are you ready? This is kind of interesting. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. We're doing this together. I've never done something like this before. All right. Do not shake contents. Instead, gently shake the contents of the tube. Ladybug larva, food, and paper strip into the ladybug of the habitat. Place the habitat housing your ladybug larva in a safe place away from direct sunlight. Got it. Okay, so here we go. And it shows that I should not put it in this little like dome place. So it looks like that. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna open this gently. All right, here we go. Oh man, I think I got it on myself. Whoops. One of them actually just went on my hand. I think I'll be okay. All right, let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. I think it's working out. No. They're so small. Look at this. Is that even alive? They're so small. Look at that. They are really small. All right, so here we go. Right now at this stage, this is called the larva. This is what it came into. So before ladybugs become the ladybugs, this is what they look like. Okay? All right. So this is just a sample just to show you what it looks like right now, but in like a miniature version. Okay? All right. So let's close up this tube. So we got 2. I believe there's like 10 in each one. So we got 2, so there's 20 in here. All right, this time I'm going to be careful because I don't want it to get on my hands again. All right, here we go. I need a drum roll. I feel like I need a good drum roll. Ready? Come on. Nice and easy. It's like at the base. All right. Let's do this. I feel like the second time around was a much better transfer. That's for sure. All right. Next. It says, place a few drops of water in the ladybug land. So we're going to place a few drops of water. So this is what it came with. It came with this type of straw-like situation. So look at this. This is some fresh, clean water. So we're going to just take a few, we're going to take a few drops. And it said, before we do this, I'm going to just fix this. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take a few drops. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. It says, place a few drops of water in the ladybug land. We did that. It's very important to provide moisture for your ladybugs throughout their life cycle. Ladybugs have a high humidity. Make sure you do not add too much water. Here's what to do. So remove the magnifying glass, which we actually just did. This is a magnifying glass that they placed at the top of the dome. Using the dropper, place a few drops of water. Keep the sponge moist throughout the ladybug life cycle. 2 drops of water should be enough. So look at that. There's a sponge in there. If you look, in the middle right over there, there's actually a sponge which I placed the water in. Okay. It says, watch your ladybugs grow and hatch. So this is the larva. This is what it looks like right now. This is what it came like. And then this is called the pupa. Okay? This is called the pupa. And then this is the final stage. It's called the ladybug. So it says, observe as your ladybug's larvae hatch themselves to the walls of the ladybug land and transform into a pupa. Do not move around the ladybug land during this important time. Wait 5 to 7 days for your ladybugs to hatch from the pupa. Everything emerging as soft pale adults. Watch as the ladybugs harden as the spots appear. Okay, cool. Alright guys, so next, feed your ladybugs. What do you guys think? What do ladybugs eat? After your ladybugs emerge from their pupa, they will spend all their time eating and eating. Children love to feed their new ladybug friends. Here's what to do. Soak 1 or 2 raisins in water for about 5 minutes. How cool is this? Ladybugs love raisins? I've never heard of that. Cut the raisins in half, drop them in ladybug land, and repeat when the raisins have disappeared. Alright, set your ladybugs free. While ladybugs can live outdoors for up to 1 year, they will live only 2 to 3 weeks in the habitat. After you watched, studied, and shared the wonder of your ladybugs, it's time to set them free. Alright, so then stay tuned for what we do in a couple of weeks. We're going to have to set them free. Alright, so this is what the situation looks like right here. Let's watch them grow together. Alright, so one of the reasons why I have a whole bunch of different animals, I work with many different kinds of kids and even adults and people that have a different interest to animals, whether it's dogs, cats, birds, tarantulas, butterflies, different types of ant farms. This is just a way to be able to connect with a person, to be able to talk about how the life cycle of animals, and sometimes how animals have to work together and sometimes go through hardship, and we try to find different ways to connect with people. So as a therapist, sometimes even part of connecting with children is play therapy, and sometimes we can work with animals, use animals as a tool to be able to establish a connection with kids, to be able to get the conversation going. Sometimes therapy can be a very scary thing for many people who don't know what it's about, right? So when you have something like this, to be able to talk about something different, and from there the person can see that, oh wow, I can learn something new about an animal, but also talk about my own life and see how I can apply different skills to make my life more enjoyable. Also, if this is something that you would like to do with your child, it's a great way, especially right now during Corona, where a lot of things are not open, and a lot of the times the kids are at home, and you're wondering what type of activities you can do. Doing something like this is a great activity. So stay tuned for what comes next. Thanks guys so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Check out this situation.